Howdy, folks. After a very eventful and productive morning of micro fishing, Josh and I today are doing something very different than what I would normally do on this channel, but hopefully something I can make happen a little bit more often. And what we're doing there is we are fishing on a canoe. Josh got this thing recently, and I happen to be able to move it around because I have a Jeep. So we've got it out here at one of the parks. And yeah, we're gonna take it out there, throw some things around, hope for the best. We don't really know what we're doing fishing in this lake, but I mean, there's bass everywhere, so target bass, catch bass, kind of the idea.
I said bass, snook, tarpon, according to the website.
All right, well, all kinds of things we can catch. I've also, I got my micro set up with me as well, just in case things go terrible. I can try and catch like some little cichlids or bluegills, and I got a tight line with me, so I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of catfish or bowfin in here or gar. So hopefully something happens. We're sunscreened up, the canoe's loaded, so we're gonna get in the water.
I don't know if mine has any rating whatsoever.
All right, well, let's just drag her on down. Oh, it's so much heavier now.
Well, at least you can pick it up. That's didn't.
Nice tiny little fish. There we go. Something just came up and hit him, like right here in front of me.
All right, that's a good sign.
It is. Goes there. I get in the canoe. Yep, I'm in. Yeah, concrete doesn't go well with you.
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah, it's really wet now.
Yeah. You want me to move up onto the grass here? Yeah. Why don't you work on getting out of the water and letting go of the canoe?
Let's just go over here where it's dirt.
That's what I was going to try to do.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, so I'll move the canoe.
I had much less grip than you did.
Yeah, well, I was going to try to move it up.
Ah, well. I'll be dry by the time we're done.
It is very hot out here. All right, away we go. You fell a lot.
I did.
And a lot of people watched.
That's all right. I was smart enough to put my phone in the backpack.
Ah. All right, so I've got my light action rod with me. Didn't bring anything particularly heavy out today, and I'm going to start off throwing this nice little rattle trap. The water's fairly stained up. This thing makes a nice little rattle as it swims along, and hopefully that'll get some decent attention. And also, while we were getting in the canoe, it looked like some fish about this size got absolutely hammered by something. So we'll see if they want to eat. Well, there are these little grass patches throughout the lake, and I'm kind of focused on throwing near them. I don't really have any jigs, so I'm not 100% on throwing into them, but I can definitely throw out around them. Hopefully something will come out and hit this thing. I don't know how deep it is. All right, I switched up my lures. And this is just not an ideal angle, is it? I can't really go much higher than that. But switched out to a jerkbait. These fish aren't chasing down a rattle trap, so maybe, since it's so damn hot out, there's a big jump out there, they want something a little less active. I cast that right on top of something. Here's some small fish. spooked. We're definitely spooking fish. Yeah?
Light throw now.
I don't know. Maybe your creature baits would be okay because they don't seem to want anything particularly active. Like when we were just drifting into all of those plants, we were scaring the shit out of fish. I'm on a snag. Go, little 4-pound line. Bring us to it. This little rod can do some work, man. What I snagged up on? There we go. I'm no longer snagged. We also are a spot where we can just hang out for a minute without the wind pushing us around.
We should go for something that does.
Maybe. It does seem kind of deep. Okay, the chest mount, not ideal in the canoe for the angle.
No.
No, it just like, it sees okay, but like it's just kind of angled a bit down for what I want because I'm sitting and then like I want to lean forward. Get out of here, spider. No one cares about you. Well, the only fish we can see in here are tilapia, and this is the only thing I've ever really caught tilapia on except for that one this morning. So I switched out to the old trusty rooster tail. We're gonna toss it around, see if anything cares. Man, that thing flies. What the hell is that? I've never heard something like that before. It definitely seems annoyed. Maybe. Oh, you got one?
Got something.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's a fighter.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Josh got himself a fish. Bring him on up. Whoa! That's a heck of a bass. That's not a bass. Yeah, it's a bass. Come here. There we go.
All right, PB.
Hell yeah. Did you bring that scale?
Yeah.
That might be worth a weigh.
All right. Sorry for the bad camera angles, peoples.
There you go. You might want to take the hook out first because it's going to be all caught up in the net.
Oh, he was hooked in 2 places.
Show him off. Hold him up here. Let's see him. Look at that chonker.
Now that's a chonker.
Yeah.
Photo for Des.
Oh yeah. See, areas like this is where I would expect to find sunfish. What is the freaking thing doing here? How did this happen? Oh no, I drifted past. Well, I guess I'll just... Where?
Directly in front of you. Something shiny.
I don't see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh. Yes? Yeah. That is.
all right. Tackle warehouse discount.
It's actually a fairly nice one. In good condition. How did someone cast all the way over here and lose this?
They must have thrown it from over there, like full stream.
I guess.
What is it?
Have it. It's all yours, buddy.
Oh shit, another square though.
It's in good shape too. Like, it must have just been lost.
Yeah, there's no rust anywhere.
No.
Yeah, this had to be this weekend. All right, lost the lure today, but gained a lure today.
Hey, you lost that that lipless.
Yeah,
I forgot about that already.
which all things being equal,
Frankly, that's a better find than what you lost.
yeah, these lipless are
They're cheap.
anything special.
Well, that's gonna do it for our canoe adventure. Not the most exciting. It was definitely cool paddling around and kind of seeing the whole lake. It's a lot bigger than it really looks like from just a walking trail. But Josh did manage to get one fish in the boat for us, and he landed his new personal best largemouth bass.
And
So,
I went for a swim.
And he did go for a swim. I didn't really catch that on camera. I was a little more concerned about him than trying to film it. But, you know, he's okay. So we're gonna pull the car around, load the canoe up, and then I guess we gotta go figure out what we're doing for dinner. So I'll see y'all next time with more canoe adventures in Florida.